Hey everyone. So, what if I told you that one of the simplest, most basic words in English, the word you, is actually one of the most complex and fascinating words in Hindi? Seriously, it's a word that can define your entire relationship with someone, show respect, or, yeah, even cause some major offense, all depending on which version you pick.
So let me ask you, how do you say you in Hindi? You might think there's a simple one-word answer, but nope. It's actually a choice that makes you think about the social situation you're in for every single conversation.
You know, in English, you is like a one-size-fits-all deal. You use it for your best friend, your boss, a random person on the street, it doesn't matter. But in Hindi, oh, that little word instantly puts a pin on the map of your relationship, signaling closeness, respect, and social standing all in one go.
And that's because Hindi doesn't have just one word for you, it has three. And each one sits on a different level of formality. Picking the right one is absolutely essential if you want to have a polite conversation. Okay, so the best way to think about it is on a spectrum. All the way on one end, you've got tu, which is super informal. Right in the middle is tum, which is kind of your standard, everyday, informal word. And then at the far end, we have ap, which is all about formality and respect. Let's break each one down.
First up, there's tu. Now, this is the most intimate form of you can use. It's really reserved for those deep, close relationships, like with your partner, a childhood best friend, or maybe a very small child. But because it's so personal, using tu with the wrong person can sound incredibly rude. Honestly, for learners, it's probably best to just not use this one.
Next, we've got tum. This is your go-to, standard, informal you. It's pretty much perfect for friends, siblings, cousins, and anyone who's around your age that you know well. It's friendly and familiar, but without being as intense as tu. And finally, there's ap. This is the powerhouse of politeness. Ap is the formal you, and it's all about showing respect. You absolutely must use it when you're talking to elders, teachers, your parents, strangers, or really anyone in a professional setting. Using ap is just a clear sign of good manners.
Okay, so you've picked your pronoun. You're feeling good. But hang on, there's another really important detail you can't forget. In Hindi, it's not enough to just pick the right you. The verb in your sentence also has to change to match it.
And this isn't just a suggestion, it's a non-negotiable rule of Hindi grammar. Tu always has to be paired with the verb form hai. Tum always goes with ho. And ap always gets paired with hen. Getting these pairings right is every bit as important as choosing the right pronoun to begin with.
Let's look at an example so you can see what I mean. Tu mera bhai hai. Here, you're using the very informal tu for someone you're super close with, like a brother, so the sentence has to end with hai. See? The pronoun and the verb, a perfect match. Now watch what happens if we switch to the more standard informal tum. The sentence becomes tum mera bhai ho. The meaning is exactly the same, you are my brother. But that little shift in formality means the verb has to shift right along with it, from hai to ho. And for a parent, you would of course always use the respectful ap. The sentence becomes "Aap mere pitaji hain," which means "you are my father." Here, "aap" is correctly paired with the verb "han," the proper way to show respect. Okay, I know this might feel like a lot to juggle. 3 different pronouns, 3 different verb endings, all that social context. But don't you worry. For anyone just starting out, there is a simple golden rule that will never, ever let you down. So, what's this one word that can save you from any potentially awkward social situation? The one choice that guarantees you'll always sound polite and respectful, no matter who you're talking to. It's up. When in doubt, always use up. You can literally never go wrong by being too respectful. Talking to an elder, use up. A stranger on the street, up. Your boss, a teacher, a shopkeeper, up is always your safest, smartest, and most polite choice. It is the absolute key to navigating conversations with confidence. So, after all that, what do you think is the single most important you that a beginner can learn? The one word that just unlocks respectful communication from day one. That's right, it's up. If you remember absolutely nothing else from this explainer, just remember up. Mastering how to use it is the fastest way to communicate respectfully in Hindi. It's so much more than just a pronoun. It's a sign of respect.